Tonight, an amended budget bill, the fifth since last summer, is on its way to the governor's desk.
We've been digging into this. This one transfers another roughly $2 billion from the state general fund. So where's that money going? We're getting answers. Roughly $1.6 million is allocated for industrial hemp regulation. $100 million is being shifted for mental health funding. Another $100 million is going to go to the Office of Emergency Services for COVID expenses. And more than $200 million is allocated to COVID-19 testing of inmates and prison staff. But the biggest chunk, $1.6 billion with a B, is going to the Department of Public Health for COVID-related costs, ranging from vaccines to statewide COVID testing.
Among those costs is continued funding for the state's troubled PerkinElmer COVID testing lab, which has been the subject of our year-long investigation.
Tonight, Julie Watts is digging deeper into continued problems at the lab as the state continues to fund its no-bid contract with no end in sight.
Yeah, guys, the timing of this is apropos. We first aired our first whistleblower report on the state lab a year ago today. Since then, our reporting has prompted state and federal investigations, which confirmed everything from contamination concerns to wrong results to hidden lab errors. Now, months later, records show the lab is still failing to fulfill its no-bid state contract.
Well, it's been a complete fiasco.
State Republican leader Scott Wilk was among the dissenting opinions as lawmakers voted on the latest budget bill. Not because he opposes the budget, but because he opposes continued funding of the state's no-bid COVID lab contract with PerkinElmer, which was quietly renewed last year despite ongoing state and federal investigations.
I just don't believe in rewarding bad behavior.
The budget includes more than $217 million in continued funding related to the state's PerkinElmer COVID lab, known as the Valencia branch lab.
That lab should be shut down because they're jeopardizing people's life.
Prompted by our whistleblower investigation, both state and federal inspectors found the lab posed immediate jeopardy to patient health and safety, likely to cause serious injury, harm, or death. Yet the state waited nearly a year to disclose the findings, hiding the continued risk from the public. State regulators claim those issues are now fixed, but records reveal problems continue. For instance, the lab's contract requires they return COVID results in under 48 hours. But last month, as the Omicron variant surged and kids returned to school from winter break, the state's PerkinElmer lab only returned 1 out of 5 results on time. For perspective, similar-sized labs like Summer Bio, which specializes in school testing, process 94% of results within 24 hours that same week. But maybe more concerning, tens of thousands of Californians didn't get their results during Omicron's peak until after their required quarantine period was over.
Where I think we have really fallen down on the job in terms of what we should be doing in terms of oversight. This is a facility that should be probably shut down.
Now, the state tells us the recent delays in test results were due to a surge in testing, but the lab only processed around 50,000 tests a day. They're contracted to process 3 times that number. Wilk recently announced he is working on 2 pieces of legislation related to the lab and our investigation, and we'll have more on that in the coming days.
You'll stay on top of things for us, Julie. Thanks.